Was Whitey Bulger's right-hand man and a notorious mob enforcer, but today he took the stand at the request of prosecutors as they try to avoid paying a man who spent decades behind bars for a murder that he says he didn't commit. 5 Investigates' Mike Beaudet has followed this case for years. He was in the courtroom today. He's in the newsroom live right now. Mike?
Ed, Kevin Weeks said once again today that Fred Weichel did not kill the victim, but the Attorney General's office called Weeks to testify anyway. They're arguing that if Weichel didn't murder the victim, he helped the real killer after the crime was committed. Notorious crime boss Whitey Bulger hangs over the wrongful conviction civil suit filed by Fred Weichel against the state. Weichel, who was freed in 2017, is asking for $1 million in compensation for serving nearly 4 decades in prison for the 1980 murder of Robert LaMonica in Braintree.
What was Mr. Weichel's relationship with Whitey Bulger?
Jim Bulger didn't really care for Freddie.
Kevin Weeks would know. He was Bulger's right-hand man who testified against Bulger after leading investigators to the remains of some of Bulger's victims. Weeks served only 5 years for being an accessory to 5 of Bulger's killings. Weichel has long contended Bulger set him up to take the fall for the LaMonica murder.
I think he played a key role in this case. The biggest part was the night of the murder. I know it was him who gave the police my name.
In court Monday, Weeks testified that he saw Weichel in Triple O's the night of the murder, the South Boston bar that was Bulger's hangout and where Weeks worked as a bouncer. Weeks talked about a conversation he had with Weichel a few days after LaMonica was killed.
What did Mr. Weichel say to you during that conversation?
It wasn't me. And I knew it wasn't him because he was in the bar.
But the Attorney General's office is trying to paint Weichel as someone involved in criminal activity.
Billy Shea was trying to take over the marijuana market in South Boston.
And what is your personal knowledge as to Fred Weichel's involvement in Billy Shea's plan?
I think he had Freddie with him to accompany him when they were, when Billy was grabbing people and stuff.
Weeks also testified that LaMonica, the murder victim, came into Triple O's and threatened Tommy Barrett while Weichel was there. Barrett confessed to killing LaMonica, but was never charged.
What do you say?
Oh, he's basically saying, I'm going to get you and I'm going to kill you.
Closing arguments in the case are expected tomorrow, and then it'll be up to the jury to decide if Weichel gets any money. Now, even though Weichel was released and prosecutors decided not to try him again, he now has to prove he's innocent of the murder and any other related offenses. Mike Beaudet, 5 Investigates.
Mike.